Hey y'all, it's Shannon. Today I'm going to demonstrate the drop stitch that I worked on the Squishiest Hat Cowl pattern. And to start, I have worked purl 2 knit 1 ribbing for about 2 inches, which both the hat and the cowl call for, and I have purled my first stitch. So I'm ready to work the drop stitch on the knit stitch that is next in line. So to start, what I'm going to do is drop that stitch off of the left needle, and then I'm going to unravel 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows. And then I'm going to grab the 5th stitch down with my right needle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 strands that are just kind of hanging out behind it. I'm going to insert my needle behind those 4 strands, and I'm going to grab my working yarn and wrap the yarn around the needle. I'm going to pull through those 4 strands so they're caught behind that working yarn, and then I can either slip my stitch through like that, knitting that 5th stitch and still grabbing those 4 strands, or if you find that that is a little fussy, you can use your left needle to grab that strand, that knit, the 5th knit stitch down, and pull it over your working yarn. So you create a stitch that has not 1 but 5 strands caught behind it. To continue the patterning, we're going to purl 2, and then we come to our next knit stitch, which we have to work the same way. So again, I use my right needle to pull that stitch off of the left needle, and then I tease out the next 4 strands again with my right needle. So I've got 4 strands, and then this 5th stitch down, I insert my right needle into that loop on that 5th stitch down, and then I put my right needle behind those 4 strands, grab my working yarn, create a stitch, pull that stitch through so it caught all 4 of those strands, and then I can grab that stitch and pull it over. And I've created this lumpy bumpy stitch right here. I'm going to demonstrate one more time, and then I'll show you what the back looks like as well. So purl 2, do the normal old purls, put my yarn back to the back, grab that stitch, pop it off of the left needle, tease out 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab the 5th stitch down with my right needle, so it's sitting up there. There are those 4 strands. I'm going to put my right needle tip behind those 4 strands. I'm going to grab the working yarn, wrap it around to create a knit stitch, pull it through so it has caught those 4 strands. I like to use my left needle to then grab the yarn and pull it over. When you pull it up, you can see how that looks. And then I'm going to purl 2 stitches. Oops-a-doozle. Having a hard time tensioning. All right, so this is what the stitch looks like on the front side. Excuse me. And then this is what the stitches look like on the back side. So they're super bubbly stitches, and once you've got some stacked up, they'll become even more evident and bubbly. So there you go. That is the drop stitch that is used in the Squishiest Hat and Cowl pattern. Thank you.